Hey everybody, and welcome back to Nurse Nikki's Electric Leaf. And I have my daughter here with me today, Naya. Say hey.
Hi.
And the reason why I invited her today is because, as you all know, we have the fast coming up that is starting on the 11th. And a lot of us have kids, and we don't know what to do with our kids while we're fasting. And then a lot of us that eat vegan now but didn't always eat vegan, we're having a hard time with helping our kids to transition over to eating a healthier lifestyle. So, as for me, health is the issue. Alkalinity is the issue because we know that cancer cells do not survive in an alkaline environment. We know that inflammation thrives in an acidic environment. And we know that overall health lies in alkalinity. The normal pH of the body is 7.35 to 7.45. And so what we want is for our kids to live a healthier life than we started off with. But it's kind of hard when we started them off on the wrong track. So yesterday, somebody had a big day, right?
Yes.
And what was it?
My birthday.
Your birthday. How old did you turn?
9.
Turn 9. And what did you want mommy to bring?
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
The 6.
And yes, the 6. And also,
I ate jelly beans earlier.
yes,
and
Auntie.
I wanted a cupcake.
Auntie brings over some jelly beans to say, I love you, happy birthday. And jelly beans are nothing but sugar. And sugar is one of the main things that you want to stay away from when you're trying to eat an alkaline life. And then what else did you say you wanted to eat?
A cupcake.
A cupcake. So, I mean, it's so hard as parents. Like, what do we do? Because we don't want to deprive our kids. And then we also want to make sure that our kids are, we want to make sure that they're not being malnourished. We want to make sure they're happy. We don't want to see pouty faces all the time. And I think that that's where we break, because we're just like, oh my gosh, they're so not happy. So, what do you think about a lot of the foods that I make?
It's good. Just like the nachos, I thought they were good. And they were. Exception of the mushrooms being too big.
Okay, so the mushrooms are too big. So I can chop them up smaller next time.
Yes.
And you'll like it.
Uh-huh.
If I chop it up small like ground beef?
Not exactly.
That's too small?
Yes.
So just dice them up.
Just half slice them.
Make them half what they were, what I made last time?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the spaghetti, it was also good, but I was hoping for red sauce, not green sauce. And this time she made, what's the color of it?
I don't know. It's kind of like yellow.
Yeah. And the other day she made some spaghettis. Why am I saying spaghettis? Spaghetti, and it was good. It was better than the other times with what's the name of it? The kind of seaweed stuff.
Oh, the dulce flakes.
Yes.
You like that?
Yeah.
Cool. This is a sea vegetable, completely alkaline. She like that.
And it smells like sea.
It smells like the sea. So this was a winner.
And it's kind of salty.
Yeah, it's very salty. So you want to add the dulce flakes first before you salt, if you're going to use that in any of your meals. So you really like that one. Okay,
yes.
Cool. All right, so what's some more things that you like to eat?
The mac and cheese you made.
Really?
Yes, and you also said that your your people were just eating it all up.
Yeah.
And that just makes me happy.
Thank you. Okay. So, what about dates? Do you like dates?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
They remind me kind of like jelly beans. And what's the name of them? Prunes. They remind me of prunes.
Yeah, but they're kind of sweeter than prunes. Much sweeter than prunes. Okay, and then what about this? Do you like this when Nana puts this on the food?
Yes, it's good.
Perfect pinch. But the thing about this perfect pinch, it tricks you. It's some, I don't know what all this stuff is on it.
Pancake stuff.
Pancake stuff. Okay. But it says vegetable on the front, and so it kind of makes you think that you're going to get something healthy if you eat it. But it definitely is not. Because if you look at the ingredients, you will see that the third ingredient is brown sugar. And then the other ingredient in here that bothers me is the corn, maltodextrin. And then modified cornstarch, soybean oil. And that's something that you really, really want to stay away from. You want to stay away from soy. You want to stay away from soy. I'm not going to fuss and go into my whole big spiel about soy, but soy affects the FGFR2 gene, which is in charge of transcription of your cells. So if the FGFR2 gene is responsible for transcription, then you got to understand that if it's changed, if it's altered, then you're going to start to develop cells that are changed and altered from the norm, and those are cancerous cells. Okay, so I'm losing my baby there. So let's go back to what we're talking about. So no soy. So what else? Do you like this?
Yes. Nana made some of this right here with some garden peas, and it was really good. Really good.
And the ingredients are great. So while we're fasting, we want to make sure that we're keeping with a short list of ingredients. If it's something that you don't understand, don't buy it, or Google it really quickly. See if it's something that is normal that has a weird name. Like, see if it's something that is a regular food that has its scientific name listed, or if it's actually an unhealthy preservative that has been concocted in a lab. So this is the spaghetti. This is the spaghetti that we use, and she really likes this.
What did you say?
What
did you say right there?
Oh yeah, she likes it with this. So, and I use coconut milk. So I use I'll put a recipe up. I use the coconut milk. Sometimes I'll put the coconut milk and mix it with some roasted tomatoes, or some roasted or
mushrooms,
I'll take some
onions.
Well, yeah, but like to make the sauce, I'll use like just for the sauce before I put the chopped veggies in there. I use like coconut milk and mix it with another veggie to get the flavor different, to change the flavor of the coconut milk. And then I'll start adding like she said, the onions, the mushrooms, the dulce. But she loves this. I mean, this is a great alternative to white pasta. For those of you that feel like I cannot eat white pasta, or I can't eat anything except for white pasta, it's because your body is missing so many minerals that you're craving unnatural things. Just like when pregnant women, they start craving things like cornstarch and things of that nature. It's because they are suffering from some type of mineral loss, or something. They're suffering from some type of disease process that's going on in their body that's causing their body to crave weird stuff. So you don't want to continue to eat that way. Things from nature are not white. When you start craving stuff like that, you're actually when you're craving the white pasta and the white rice over the whole grain, you're actually craving the bleach and the fake vitamins that they enrich the flour with. It's not the same. Why would you take out what God gave and put in something man-made? That doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense to you? But you like that white rice though, don't you? Mm-hmm.
But I haven't been eating it lately.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so what about the bread?
It's really good. I use sometimes the mushroom for the meat.
Mushroom for the meat. Because that, what I call that?
Meat.
My burger.
But then we
So,
use some onions, tomatoes, and avocado.
yes. And we make sandwiches out of that.
The avocado makes mine creamy.
Yes. But this is great too. You can make your kids sandwiches with this. So, you know, we can just start off easy and slow with the kids. We want to stay away from super processed foods while we're fasting, but there are vegan alternatives like vegan cheese and stuff like that. The Go Veggie cheese, it has casein in it, and casein comes from milk. So I don't really understand how they can call it Go Veggie and they have casein in it. But Daya is pretty good, but it has a long laundry list of ingredients. So that's not something that you want to be eating while you're fasting, while you're cleansing your body. Okay, that's something that you want to keep at a minimum after you've gotten your body where you want it to be. It's not something you want to eat every day. It's just something like, you know, a little splurge for yourself. You want to eat pizza from Mellow Mushroom. They have diet substitute cheese. I love Mellow Mushroom when they get my order right. Because I'm so picky. The ingredient list for the spelt bread, all that's in it is spelt flour, sea salt, and water. So then another, yeah, go ahead and show them, baby.
Wild rice. It has a shell on it.
It has a shell. We have some that's spilled out right here. So it looks black, right?
Yes.
It looks black before you cook it. But once you cook it, what does it start to look like?
It starts to come out of its shell. That means when you start seeing the white pieces.
Yep, it comes out of its shell, and that's when you start seeing the white pieces. The actual rice grain. But you can eat the shell. It takes a long time to cook the rice. It takes like almost an hour to cook the rice.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am. It takes like almost an hour. And then these are blueberries. They are almost like rice, except they're a little more dense. They're a little more dense than the rice.
And they're kind of creamy. Kind of?
They're not really that creamy. They kind of have like a little buoyancy to them. They're not really, they're kind of chewy. But to take away some of that chewiness, you need to soak these overnight like you would chickpeas.
Right here.
Yeah, you can just show them. You want to soak these overnight to cook them. And it takes about an hour to cook them. The chickpeas, you want to soak those overnight before you boil them. But there's a lot of great recipes that I've come up with just soaked chickpeas. You soak the chickpeas. You don't have to go through the process of boiling them. And you can get, like, you can put them in the oven. I'll show you some things later. And then, what else? The avocado oil. Yeah, that tastes great on salads. Naya doesn't really eat salad dressing on her salads. She's not a creamy lover like me.
Kind of.
Kind of?
Just depends what it is.
Yeah, okay. And so, like, when you guys start off your day, you want to start it with something hot to drink. So, like the Dandelion Tea. And Dandelion Tea is great for the liver. It's great for the kidneys. Because it's great for the liver, that means it's great for the skin. Okay. So during a detox, Dandelion Tea is key. So show the tea that you like. This is a tea that my baby likes to drink, and I've drank it before, but one thing that I don't like about this tea is that it has some ingredients that just don't make sense to me. Like natural lemon and ginger flavors with other natural flavors. Well, what are they? And that's the only issue that I have with it, but she likes to drink it. She likes that flavor, and she likes to put agave in there. So, I mean, have these compromises, but you know, you kind of want to, the hot water early in the morning, the first thing in the morning, it gets things moving so that nothing is just sitting in your digestive tract. Because having things sitting in your digestive tract is the last thing that you want to do, because it's not good for health. It's not good for health at all. Well, show them some more stuff that you like to eat. Is that about it?
Over here, except for this.
Oh, show them the salt, baby, while I pull up the digestive tract for them to see. All diseases, you have the majority of your immunity is in your gut. You have a serious amount. Oh, it's over there, sweetheart.
Oh.
You have a serious amount of lymph nodes in your gut. Here's a picture. I was going to the digestive tract, but you see all of those lymph nodes that are there, that are listed there. That's your sewage system. And that's not even all of them. This is just some of them that are listed right here. Because you have a lot of them that are flowing through your digestive tract itself.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine, sweetheart. Having eaten a diet that's high in acid, which is meat, and sugar, it causes inflammation. So that's stuff like gout, rheumatoid arthritis, rashes. It lowers your ability to fight off infections. So that means that it's lowering your immunity. Okay, and that's meat and sugar. Meat and sugar. And corn is one of the worst things that you can eat, that you can consume. If you're going to have corn, make sure that it is organic and that it hasn't been spliced too much. And when I say spliced, I'm talking about the recombinant DNA, meaning that they go in there and they make it Roundup ready. And meaning that they grow it with sewage sludge. Like, if your food is not certified organic, that means that they could have grown it with waste products, wastewater, sewage sludge. That, you okay?
Yes.
That's disgusting. Like, they don't care about us. That's why we have to look out for each other and share knowledge. But your digestive tract, that is something that we need to definitely keep in order. So, as you can see here, this little process that's listed right there called peristalsis. That is the process of your stomach, your intestines, taking your food and moving it down the tube. And if you're eating too much meat, eating too many heavy things, and you're not taking in enough water, then your peristalsis slows down drastically. And as that stuff just sits in your stomach, it gets old. And you know how old food that's been sitting in the refrigerator smells. And that means it's letting off toxins. And if that's going on in your body, your stomach is expanding. A lot of people have like these big pop bellies. Not necessarily because they're fat, but because they have a stomach and a digestive tract that is full of waste, that is full of toxins, these toxic gases that are being released by these bacteria that need to be moving through. Okay? They're not drinking enough water, so that's not helping. Water washes things away. And your colon's main job is to pull water out for your body. So if you are having a hard time using the bathroom and you're constantly straining, then you're not drinking enough water. That means that every bit of fluid that you drink and put in your body, your body is actually having to take every last bit of it, and now you're tearing and scraping away. The food that's trying to come out is just tearing and scratching and scraping at your colon when it comes out. That's constipation. That's very bad.
Mommy, does that mean it goes mildew in your stomach?
That means that it is a very bad situation of toxic things in your stomach. I'm not going to say mildew. I'm not going to say mildew. I'm not going to use that terminology, but it's definitely rotting.
What's that?
These are the microvilli. And these are those little microvilli. They're in your intestines. They're tiny. They're microscopically small. And they actually, you see that? You see how it says lymph vessel? You see how each little microvilli has a lymph vessel? A lymph vessel in each one, and they are microscopically small. Do you see that? Do you see that? That means that every little piece of junk that you're eating is helping to make you sick. It's helping to make you sick. The cornstarch. What happens to your clothes when you iron them with cornstarch? With starch. Your clothes get stiff. They get hard. They get rigid. So you're eating, almost everything in America has cornstarch in it, or corn sugar, or corn syrup, or high fructose corn syrup, which is, oh my gosh, it's horrible. And all of these things are working to cause problems in the digestive tract. It's causing your sewage system, which is the lymph system, to back up, to clog. That's just like when the plumbing in the house goes bad. You have problems when you have bad plumbing. Sewage starts to back up. And that's exactly what's happening in the body when you start seeing swollen lymph nodes, when you start seeing rashes on your skin. I used to have eczema. When I went to a vegan plant-based life, gone. I used to always get eczema right here, especially in the summertime, right here. And not even just right there, but I used to get it like behind my ears.
What is that stuff?
When it itches. When it itches so bad. I don't have that anymore.
I don't get anything behind my ear.
Not now, but when you were a baby, honey, you did. But that's mostly all babies that you see now, they have some type of skin problem, and that's because of all that crap that's in the formula. But, okay. So, the salt. This is what we really needed to tell everybody about. Where we get this from?
The Dollar General.
We actually got this from...
The Dollar Tree, I mean.
The Dollar Tree. Yeah. So, the Dollar Tree, and this is Himalayan pink salt. And the ingredients are amazing. The only ingredient, Himalayan salt. But this Morton sea salt, it's got crap in it, doesn't it, baby?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So this has, the first ingredient is sea salt, but then you see this yellow prussiate of soda. And when we looked it up, it basically equates to cyanide, which is very, very toxic, especially when you add it with acid. And in the stomach is acid. We have the pH in the stomach is acidic to help break down foods. So as soon as that salt hits the stomach, it's helping to cause a toxic environment within you. And you'll be thinking that you're just fine doing the right thing for yourself because it says sea salt, you know. But really it's not. So everybody knows that I love Dr. Sebi and I love what he stands for. And I love everything about Dr. Sebi. And I eat off of Dr. Sebi's list a lot. I used to only eat off of Dr. Sebi's list for a long time. But that was so rigid. And I think I was getting on everybody's nerves during that time. And so one of my friends kind of helped loosen me up a little bit with, just maintaining a plant-based lifestyle that is mostly alkaline. And a lot of the herbalists argue about what things are alkaline and what things are not. So, you know, there are things that are arguable, like garlic, asparagus, things that are not on Dr. Sabi's list. But I'm telling you, as long as you're eating a plant-based lifestyle, as long as you're staying away from meat, sugar, cornstarch, artificial sweeteners, sodas, coffee, black tea, even chocolate. That's my weakness. Chocolate is acidic. Every now and then you might want one of those acidic things, but your diet has to mostly be based in alkalinity. If I want chocolate, I'm going to go eat chocolate. But I make sure that my chocolate is sweetened with
what's agave?
Mm-hmm. Agave and honey sometimes.
I don't think it's right to just like this salt right here and this salt. You read it and it first says sea salt. You're like, okay, I'm gonna get it. But I don't think it's right to just say it's okay. But you
for the companies that make it.
Yes.
You think it's wrong?
Yes. And I also don't think it's right that some people would just like to read the first ingredient and say, it's okay, let's go. And then people like Mommy, she reads everything to make sure it's okay. Because if she didn't read everything, I bet she would probably be eating this.
Definitely. And then this. Oh, let's talk about this.
I don't like it. PU.
This is great. This is great. It has so many minerals in it. Why? Because it's sea vegetables. Ground sea vegetables. That's my baby sticker that she stuck up there. Irish sea moss and bladderwrack. This is great for making smoothies with. My baby was cool with these smoothies until
I smelt it. But
don't let your kids smell it.
I do like it, but I can kind of smell things from my mouth a little bit.
But it was cool before she smelled it.
Because I don't think you were putting that in there.
Yes, I was.
Didn't taste like it. Just tasted like the bananas or whatever fruit was and some agave.
Don't let them smell it. Just go ahead and hide it and put it in a smoothie so that they can be healthy. Are you going to try to like it?
Yeah. Well, how about making me one tonight?
Are you really going to drink it?
Yeah. Even for sure, make a lot of it and put a little bit in my glass, and then I'm going to drink it all.
Promise.
Yes.
Promise.
Yes.
Promise.
Yes. That tickles.
Okay. I don't want you to fall off this chair. Because there's too much snow on the ground for us to be
going to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that being said, there are some choices. So we're going to do meal prep, right? So you can take food to school. So we're going to make macaroni and cheese. Peppers and hummus.
What's the name of it? Mango.
Mango for some dessert.
Some nuts.
Some walnuts, Brazil nuts.
And those right there, those curved ones. You see them over there in the corner by that coconut oil.
Oh, definitely not. Get those. See, everybody talks about cashew cheese. So I made some one night, and you can go on my Instagram page and you can see that I made some cashew cheese, and oh my gosh, it was super creamy. But the thing about it is, though, is the next day I had mucus in my nose. My eyes were like crusty shut, and I hadn't dealt with that since I had been vegan too. So I think Dr. Sabi was right on that. I really do.
And definitely no candy. I can't help it.
Please, no candy, guys. But I am going to try to make some cookies. My mom, she made some cookie batter. It was the bomb. The only reason why I didn't eat it is because it had chocolate morsels in it that were sweetened with sugar. And if I can avoid sugar, I avoid it like the plague at all costs. But my mom's cookie batter, that was the bomb.
She said she was only going to eat the one that had walnuts in it.
My mom's cookie batter was the bomb. It was the bomb. I'm begging her to make some, so hopefully she'll be on the show and make some cookie batter.
And she put agave in it. I don't know what it else.
I don't either. But she used ingredients off of
Dr. Sabi's list.
Yeah. My mom did that. Okay. So
Over there, I think.
So that's about it. That's all we're going to talk about. What, you want to talk about the hemp seeds?
Yes.
The hemp seeds, I cook with these a lot. They have like a creamy taste. They're little, just like that. They're tiny. And if you like put a handful of hemp seeds in your mouth, they give off that creamy texture as well. But they have a strong flavor also. So you want to make sure that you're eating organic. You want to make sure that you're drinking enough water, drinking enough fluids, okay? And you want to stay away from sugar, corn, and
soy.
Soy, yes, stay away from soy.
Corn. Broccoli.
Yeah, you want to. Well, that Dr. Sabi says no to broccoli, but we're not going to make it so rough on everybody. We're just going to try to stay plant-based, right?
Yes.
No, that's our Eva South.
Oh.
But meat, of course she ain't gonna say that.
Number 1 fan. Number 1. I can't help it.
Well, but she's gonna stay away from meat for 21 days. You said you was gonna do it, Naya.
I am. It just sounds a little hard. How about 10 first? Or I could make it to 5.
We'll see. We'll see how things are going around 10. Around 10 days.
Or 15?
You said you was going to do the whole 21 days.
I said 10 before I said all right.
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
Fine.
Oh, Lord.
How about 10? It's the other, at least you got 11 on the other side.
Oh, my goodness. So what are you going to end up doing, Naya? What's your goal? Do you want to be vegan like Mommy?
I can't go without my chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
I mean, I can kind of deal with you eating a chicken breast or a chicken leg over chicken
nuggets.
nuggets.
Eat breast.
Well, either or. You don't know what you're eating when you're eating those chicken nuggets. You want to watch the video of them making chicken nuggets?
No. That still creeped me out. Even the heart thing.
So it creeps you out, but you want to eat it.
It doesn't creep me when I watch the video, but it creeps me when I watch the video.
So why do you want to eat that? You said you don't. I don't eat chicken breast. I can't go without my chicken nuggets. But then you saw a chicken eyeball being ground up in that chicken nugget.
No, I didn't.
Well, let's watch the video.
No, please.
Do you want to be vegan like Mommy or no?
I don't know how to say this.
Baby steps?
Yeah.
Okay, baby steps. Baby steps then.
Because I'm your baby.
So we're in this together. we're up against a lot to try to help our babies get healthy. Because this is not going to be easy. This isn't going to be easy, but, you know, maybe we can share ideas with one another on how we can get our babies alkaline.
And comment down below how you really, 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 really like this video.
You are something else, girl. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching. And like I always say, vibrate love and vibrate well. See y'all.